What's up, you guys? Welcome to Million Dollar Seller. I'm excited about this episode. I'm excited about all of them. I'm happy you're here. I want to welcome a special guest, and it's this huge pimple on my nose that just won't go away. I'm just kidding. I mean, seriously, though, if you're watching this on video, yikes. But I have a good episode today, and we're going to talk about leaving corporate, building your legacy. I wanted to start with a little joke, too, because I was like, why not? And I'm on video now, and I keep looking at it. It's like so red, and it hurts. But let's talk about leaving corporate and building your legacy. I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you a roadmap, and it's really exciting because you can map it out. A little bit about me as I left, obviously, a couple of years ago. Tough decision, right? I get it. It's hard. It's hard, but so rewarding. It's like you go through this crazy journey, but you come out the other side and you learn a lot through it. And you have to have this mindset too of, I have to try this. I need to try this. Like for me, it was, people are like, that's risky. And I'm like, do you know what's risky is not hitting my potential? Oh my gosh, not trying to build my business. That's riskier to me. Change that mindset. You can always go back to work. You can always find a job. But make your plan A work. Make it yours. I want to address a few things too. Proof is important, right? So I got this one comment on one of my YouTube videos a while ago, and they're like, "Oh, some guy talking from his apartment, some idiot." And I can take comments, I can take hate, I can take it, whatever. But it's interesting to me because people do. It's hard to trust, so I get that. I'm recording content from my apartment, but let's be real. I own a house. I own a very beautiful house in Kansas City. And I have a house that is leased out to a family, and it's cash flowing me money every month. It's 4 bedrooms, three car garage, 3 bathrooms. Beautiful. I bought it in 2020. Very low interest rate, 2.75%. It's so big, and I didn't want to live in Kansas, but I kept it. And now not only do I have a ton of equity in it, I'm making money off of it. So yes, I'll just sit in my 1-bedroom apartment in a different city, and maybe I'll go to a new city after my lease is up because I can, or buy a new place because I can. And I'm telling you this is because if you choose to work with me, I can guide you through a lot of these life changes. I've done them. And if you need me to show you, I'm happy to. I'm happy to prove this. I'm happy to show you my house, show you my rent, show you my brokerage accounts. And the reason I'm telling you this now is, trust me, I can help you. I've done it. I've grown the businesses. I've started the businesses. I've left the corporate. I've quit alcohol. I can prove all this shit. Try me. Okay. So yes, back to that. I'm in my 1-bedroom apartment, but I own my beautiful house in Kansas City, and I might be getting another property soon because that's the vibe. I want to acquire assets. That's what we do here. So I'm going to give you a little background on my journey with corporate and what I did. And the reason I want to share what I did is you can make it risk averse, or you can make it risky. That's your call. You can leave and have no money. You can leave and have a nest egg. I'm a practical Capricorn, so I had been preparing for it for a long time. I knew I wanted to work for myself at some point. So I paid off all my debt. I own my house. I always invested. A big chunk of my commission checks went into a brokerage account that invested into the stock markets and has made me a lot of money. On top of that, I have my checking, my business checking, my savings, my Roth IRA, my 401k, my investment brokerage, my business investment brokerage, and other assets. So I'm sharing this with you because I felt comfortable as I could leaving. I had a big chunk of cash to live off of. And I had clients immediately because I built an audience, and they trust me because they've seen me do it for many years. I've been showing up for years. I'm not young. I'm not old. I'm thriving. I'm not going to say I'm old. I'm not going to say I'm young. I'm 38 though. I've had some life experience. So take that with it as you will. I told someone the other day, and I live by this. I'm sorry. I'm not about having a coach that's younger than me. Someone tried to pitch me when they're 21, 22. I love the tenacity. Not interested. My coach is 60. He's 60. He's sold $1 billion. He's worked with Russell Brunson. He's a beast. I'm just telling you that. Go with someone that's done it. I have older clients too, but they come with me because of my resume, right? So let's talk about how you can leave corporate. So if you ever sat in a meeting and thought, man, I was made for more than this, or you had an experience at work with your boss, whatever it is, You are made for more than this. You are made for more than this. I'm here to tell you that. This is your permission slip. So let's start building your legacy. I'm going to give you simple things, simple takeaway things to kind of create this roadmap. You don't have to jump without the parachute. Like I said earlier, you can set some money aside. You can plan it. Let's create a plan. You can transition strategically. You can protect your income and step into your dream business with confidence. You can do those things. It is up to you. And like I said at the beginning, insurance, you can always go back to work. Doesn't mean you have to. Let's make plan A work. Remember, no plan B, baby. Plan A, and plan A is your dreams. So I want to share this quick little story of one of my clients who has been thinking about leaving work. And, you know, they've been working with me for a while and they're getting close. And it's almost like they're trusting themselves a little bit more. So they've been preparing for a while, but they're okay with it because they know that they're meant for more. And they also know that things work out exactly as they should. So trusting that timing is perfect, right? I just want to share that because it's such a guiding, safe zone. When you trust that it's all working out, it's actually very therapeutic and so like, oh my gosh, that's what I needed to hear. He's right. I do trust. Trust it. Think about things in your life. Bring up examples. Pull out the memory book. When's the last thing? Like, think about that, right? Like, trust. Something you've went through before. It worked out fine, right? Something that you may be stressed about. So, listen, building your legacy. It's not about making money. It's about freedom, impact, alignment. It's not overnight either. It's a process. There's no such thing as overnight. You know, I left my job in May 2023, and I've been doing stuff like this though since 2017. So even when I was working, I was building this social media, podcast, YouTube, all the stuff for 6 years. I was like, I'm going to experiment. I just use it as a playground. Like, that's what I did for fun. I made YouTube videos. I built a website. I built a second website. I started a group. Like, I've done these things. So have fun with it and experiment a little bit with it. And remember, your dreams are worth it. So let's go with confidence, right? This is meant to empower you. So let's talk about some tips. I'm going to give you tips to give you a strategic exit because, once again, it doesn't have to be crazy. Sorry, I had a sip of coffee. It can be. It doesn't have to be, though. You're the boss. You're the boss. You're the CEO of your life. So here's what I want you to do. Tip number 1, write these down. Define your legacy and define your vision, and do that immediately. I'm going to tell you how to do this. When you get really clear, man, the ideas, the downloads just keep coming. Oh my gosh. But how do you get clear? I'll tell you how. You stop. You fucking stop. You slow down. You spend time with yourself. It's the early mornings. It's the late nights when there's quiet. You get a book out. You write. You ask God, source, universe, whatever you believe in, higher power. Just throw it out there. It doesn't have to be to anyone. It could just be, help guide me. Like, think about it. What do you want to create? The downloads will come, and then go get into flow state. I teach this in my course a lot. Flow state. So how do you operate? Like, what brings you joy? So go dance. Go get in the sun. You know, I love to get in the sun. I love to travel, pool, all that, sound bath, yoga, working out. What brings you into this state? And then let the ideas come, and then write them all down. I have a book. It's called My Alchemist Downloads. Every thought I have, I just write it in there and let it come together. Tip number 2, let's build a 6 to 12 month runway. Start stacking up some money, paying off some debt. Get emergency fund built. Get a cash flow plan before you even quit. Maybe you start working on the side to generate revenue. Think about this. When you're making, let's say $500, $1,000 extra a month, and you take away your job, man, now you have all that time to pour into that work. And you've already proved to yourself you can make the money, right? So start building out a 6 to 12 month plan. Start generating some income. I think that's really key. Let me tell you why. I've worked with a lot of people now, lots, and some of them have a hard time asking for money, charging for their services, charging for their business. Get past that block before you leave. I'm lucky I could. I'm lucky that not lucky I've worked for it, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm in sales. I've done this stuff. So it's not hard for me to ask for money. It's a little harder to ask when it's your personal business. It just is. It's a weird block you have to push past. Just setting that expectation. But once you prove to yourself you can make money off of it, then it's a little bit more like confidence in you. Like, oh my gosh, okay, I do got this. Tip 3, master one high value skill. You know what skill I'm going to tell you? Sales. Sales is it. Go watch. I watched the Hard Knock Life, School of Hard Knocks, something like that. Instagram, and it's all these badass billionaires, all of them talk about sales. The power of scales. This is the skill that will pay you forever. Your ability to sell offers, ideas, and yourself. It's not just about selling your product. It's about selling yourself. It's about selling your offers. It's about selling your ideas. Selling is the best skill you can learn. Also, I have a free master's class, link in bio. Not bio. Wrong platform. Link in description. Check it out. Master's class, free. How to sell naturally, baby. Selling is so fun. And it's problem solving. I talk about this so much. If you've listened to my podcast before, selling is serving. Selling is serving. So get out there and serve people. It's the highest form of service. God, it's so good. And it's the skill literally that will pay you forever. Translates into whatever you do. Any business you have, any job you have, selling on a raise, selling on a new position, a promotion, like getting a house, getting a car, negotiating the price. Sales is the most powerful thing you can learn. If you want to teach me, if you want me to teach you, get into my world, I can help you. DM me sales on Instagram. We can set up a call. Next, build your personal brand while you're still in corporate. Online presence, thought leadership, audience building. Do that before you leave. Once again, that's something I did. So when I left, people were interested because they've been following the story for a while. I've been talking about it for a while, and they're like, what's this? What's going on? Build that presence now. Build your personal brand now. I always recommend, too, this is a pro tip. I usually charge for this. Just kidding, but sort of. Track your stuff. I have a Google Drive and have a spreadsheet of all the names of the people you know in your network. Like, start putting together these lists of people as well while you're building your online presence. This is such a good strategic plan for an exit. Last, create your exit plan and put a date on it. Put a fucking date on it. That makes it real. Make some milestones around this exit plan. You know, like when you're going to okay, 3 months left, I'm going to have this. Okay, I'm going to resign here. I'm going to launch here. I'm going to create my offer here. Like, make it fun. Make it a fun, sexy roadmap on how you can exit this corporate world. There's a lot more life out there than the corporate plan. So those are some tips. That's it. The starter plan. Decide, number one, let's recap real quick. Decide your legacy. Start building. Wait, no. Sorry. This is I have my notes over here. This is a different step by step. So yes, start with deciding your legacy. Dream offer. What are you selling? What are you building? What do you want to build? Then you start building your client pipeline. So that's where you get your lists out. Client pipeline, your network. 3, save. This is getting more into the details, right? Save 3 to 6 months of expenses, whatever you feel comfortable with. And once again, you don't have to. This is up to you. This is your life. But money's energetics, baby. Save it. Don't save it. It comes back to you if you believe that it comes to you. It will. I trust you. Or trust me on that one. 4, test your product, test your offer, test your side business, test a little bit. Ask them questions. They will help you perfect it. I'm really big on this with my community. I have them ask questions all the time. Ask your people what they want. They will tell you. Once again, that's a sales skill. That's a sales skill. Asking. Ask the right questions. Last, pick your date. Pick your quit date and then work backwards from there. So I'm fired up. Leaving corporate was really challenging, but it was one of the most rewarding things that I've ever done. And I've looked back and I'm like, wow, I'm so glad I've done this. It's been over 2 years. 2 years. That's crazy. I didn't have to go back yet. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep going. There's no going back when you get into this lifestyle. So a few mistakes I want to mention before we wrap this up. Also, please subscribe. Please follow wherever you're listening to or watching this. Couple mistakes is, you don't want to necessarily quit with no plan or without having like a tested offer or service. Test it out a little bit. Have some fun with it. The second one, this one's important. Waiting until you feel ready. You will never feel ready. You get more clear when you take action. I can't stress this enough. You're never going to feel ready. There's never a right time. I've made decisions when it's been not right timing, but I'm just like, I have to do it. It's go time. And I did, and it's worked out for the best. Another mistake, neglecting sales. No sales, no business, you guys. You have to have sales. Otherwise, it's not a business. It's a hobby. It's a hobby, right? So you don't want to neglect your sales, and you can't think that marketing and content alone will make clients. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't. And I'll be the one to tell you that for real. I'm here to be real with you. It's an important part, but it's not the only part. People focus so much on content and visibility and creation. That's a part of it. But what happens when the leads come to you and you don't know how to sell them? I know people that are creating content. I know people that are making ads and not selling anything because they don't know how to sell. Don't neglect the skill part. So I enjoyed this episode. I'm rooting for you. I've done the things to support you on this path. I've made the moves. I can help you. I can help you do these things. So I'm really glad you're here. I am so honored that you're listening to this podcast. And baby, there's more to life than corporate. If you love corporate, that's fine. Corporate has done a lot for me. It's taught me a lot of great skills. It's how I've learned all of my sales skills through corporate. I mean, it's a good training ground. It's a great training ground. So I'm going to give you another tip. If you're not ready to leave your job, you're not ready to start a business, go get a new job in something that will teach you a really valuable skill. There's my parting words. I would love for you to start that business, but man, go get a sales job. That'll teach you a lot of great shit. So I'm glad you're here. Thanks for showing up. Make sure to hit that follow button, share with anyone that might love this. And if you really love it, leave a review. Thanks for tuning in to $1 Million Seller, and I will see you at the next week episode. And if you like this, go back and listen to some more, baby.